Fleet, warp to the pointing gate at your optimals. Warp to the pointing gate at your optimals. Go, go, go. Pointing gate at your optimals. Pointing... What? I'm so confused by that ult in the Orca. I thought you were kidding. Never mind. Warp to the pointing gate at your optimals. Warp to the pointing gate at your optimals. Okay, there's apparently links on grid, which could mean a legion. If you can get a frig can get a
He's got
scram on
it's HAWT and a damnation. He's on the gate.
Okay, he's going to do the same as me then. Never mind. Okay, here we go, guys. Warp to the pointing gate, optimals. Warp to the pointing gate, your optimals. Our primary is going to be the Dominics of SOM. Dominics of SOM will be your primary. Target broadcasted. Dominics of SOM is your Dominics of SOM is your primary. Your secondary will be the Dominics of DAR, Darth Christian. Target broadcasted. Primary is Sombrero Escarte, SOM in the Dominic. Secondary is DRA in the Dominics. We'll chew through some of these battle cruisers next, as they're probably less tank. Tertiary will be the... Oh, no, that's RFC. Actually, no, we'll go for the Megathron. SNE in the Megathron will be your secondary now. SNE in the Megathron will be your secondary. Primary is DRA. Secondary is broadcast.
Broadcast on them, so just click broadcast.
Darth and Dominic's primary. Sneevil 2 in the Megathron is secondary. Sneevil 2 in the Megathron is now primary. Secondary will be the Dominics of MAQ. Primary Sneevil in the Megathron. Secondary is Makar in the Dominics MAQ. After MAQ goes down, we'll take Colby in the Rock. He's probably ancillary boosted to make sure all your DPS is on him. Make sure all your DPS is on him. Overload your guns, guys. MAQ in the Dominics is primary, followed by Colby in the Rock. Overload guns, overload guns. Okay, the Rock is primary. Colby in the Rock is your primary. Colby in the Rock is your primary. Secondary will be SEB in the Armageddon. Secondary will be SEB in the Armageddon. Target broadcast. Colby is going down. The Armageddon of SEB will be your secondary. SEB is now your primary. SEB is now your primary. Secondary will be Harol in the Myrmidon, target broadcasted. Primary is SEB, Sebastian LaForge in the Armageddon, all DPS on him. Secondary will be Harol in the Myrmidon. Reship is on, guys, come back in whatever you possibly can. Sebastian LaForge is primary in the Armageddon, secondary is Harol in the Myrmidon. Tertiary will be Ad Vesparum in the Harbinger. Broadcasted. Okay, Sebastian's going down. Primary is now Harol in the Myrmidon. Harol in the Myrmidon is your primary. Secondary will be Ad Vesparum in the Harbinger. Tertiary will be the... Okay, primary is now Ad Vesparum in the Harbinger. Secondary will be the Drake of FAI, which is Fearon, broadcast. All DPS on Ad Vesparum in the Harbinger. Keep on primaries, guys, we've got this. Keep reshipping, keep coming back. Ad Vesparum is primary, FAI, and the Drake is secondary. Okay, the Drake of FAI is primary, Fearon in the Drake. Secondary will be Obstinate 1 in the Cyclone. Broadcasted. Your tertiary will be the Typhoon of Darth after Obstinate. Fearon is primary, Obstinate is secondary, the Typhoon of Darth is tertiary. All targets have been broadcasted. Okay, Fearon is now down, Obstinate 1 in the Cyclone is primary, Obstinate 1 in the Cyclone is primary. He's going down, secondary will be Darth and the Typhoon, primary is now Darth and the Typhoon. Primary is Darth and the Typhoon will DPS on Darth and the Typhoon. After he goes down, we'll take THO in the Drake. Primary is Darth and the Typhoon, secondary is THO in the Drake, broadcasted. Nice DPS, guys. THO in the Drake is your primary. Secondary, we're going to chew through the Abaddon of Goldilocks. Thomas Zimmerman in the Drake is your primary. Thomas Zimmerman in the Drake is your primary. Goldilocks in the Abaddon will be your secondary. Keep reshipping, guys. Keep reshipping. Bring back whatever you can afford to take. This is going to be a massive fight, and it will go on for a long time. Thomas Zimmerman in the Drake is primary. Thomas Zimmerman followed by Goldilocks in the Abaddon. If you can overload, I want you to overload on Goldilocks, which is now your primary. Goldilocks is your primary, BOL in the Abaddon. Overload if you can, overload if you can. After the Abaddon, your secondary will be Ice Chip in the Cyclone. Your secondary will be Ice Chip in the Cyclone. Overload on this Abaddon if you can, overload. Decies and Frigs, please take out their support. There's a few Griffins, there's a Griffin and a Blackbird on field. Continue chewing through this Abaddon, then we'll get Ice Chip in the Cyclone. Okay, Ice Chip in the Cyclone is your primary, followed by NEA, Nelthy, in the Prophecy. Both targets broadcasted. Ice Chip in the Cyclone is primary. Ice Chip in the Cyclone is primary, Nelthy in the Prophecy is your secondary. Okay, Nelthy in the Prophecy is your primary, Nelthy in the Prophecy is your primary. Secondary is going to be the Megathron of Colby, which is 36 km away. If you can't hit that far, please take out SAJ in the Rupture and Proton in the Rupture that are close to us. Nelthy in the Prophecy is your primary, followed by Colby in the Megathron. If you can't hit him, chew through the cruisers that are at close range. Once again, Cockroach of the Hurricane is their FC. Do not kill him. Do not kill him. If you can hit Colby, take Colby out in the Megathron. Colby in the Megathron. If you can't, chew through the cruisers at close range. After this guy goes down, we're going to have to start taking out some of the cruisers. So after this one's down, we'll go for the Rupture of SAJ. Rupture of SAJ. The Celestis of Night 0.
There's a Raven.
Broadcasted. Raven's a mile off, I think. The Rupture of SAJ, Night 0 in the Celestis. And the Moa of Al. 3 targets broadcasted. Hit whichever of them is closest to optimal. Night 0 in the Celestis and Alex in the Moa. Followed by Yeah, if you have got EWAR, stick damps, etc. on the Ravens or any big stuff out at range, force it closer to us. 3 targets broadcasted: Alex in the Moa, Night Zero in the Celestis, and Scalara in the Thorax. If you've got the range to, please hit the Prophecy of Wayne Hope. Battle cruisers, battleships, your primary is Wayne Hope. Cruisers, Desies and Frigs, your primary is Alex in the Moa. Okay, the Raven of Harol. Raven of Harol. After this prophecy goes down, take the Raven of Harol. The Prophecy of Wayne Hope is still followed by the Raven of Harol. All DPS on Wayne Hope and the Prophecy. All DPS on Wayne Hope and the Prophecy. Keep coming back, guys. Keep coming back. We are keeping this field. Biggest thing you can come back in, come back. Wayne Hope in the Prophecy is primary, followed by Harol in the Raven. Harol in the Raven is your primary. Harol in the Raven is your primary. After him, we're going to have to go back to cruisers. We're going to get Proton Flux in the broadcasted. Fearon in the Drake is back. So we're going to kill Proton Flux in the Rupture, followed by Fearon in the Drake. Proton Flux in the Rupture, followed by Fearon in the Drake. Fearon in the Drake is now primary. Fearon in the Drake is primary. After this goes down, we're going to get the Vexor of Sebastian LaForge. Broadcasted. Keep coming back, guys, as always, keep coming back. Fearon in the Drake's primary, followed by Sebastian the Vexor. Fearon's burning off. Frigs, if you can get webs on him, that would be great.
Who's primary?
Fearon in the Drake is primary. Fearon in the Drake is primary, followed by Sebastian LaForge in the Rupture. In the Vexor, sorry, in the Vexor. After he goes down, I want us to force his damnation off the Hot Danny in the damnation is primary. We've got enough DPS to make it happen, go for it. I will change primary if something nice pops into us close range. All DPS on Hot Danny in the damnation. Hot Danny in the damnation. Overload, guys, force it off field. Overload. Okay, Baby in the Caracal. Baby in the Caracal, followed by the Rupture of SKEE. Baby in the Caracal, followed by the Rupture of SKE. Followed by the Drake of Del Vecchio. I've always wanted to call that one. That's cool. SKEE in the Rupture is primary. SKEE in the Rupture is primary, followed by Del Vecchio in the Drake.
Is APOC on the field? Oh.
Yeah, he's back.
Thank you. We'll kill Del Vecchio next. Del Vecchio is primary, followed by the APOC of Nelthy. Frigates, can you weapon scram Nelthy, please? He will burn for range shortly. Frigates, weapon scram Nelthy down, please. Hit Del Vecchio if you can. If you can't hit Del Vecchio, hit Nelthy. Nelthy in the APOC. If Del is within target range, hit Del. If he's not, hit Nelthy in the APOC. Keep coming back, guys. Keep reshipping. Okay, Nelthy in the APOC is primary. Nelthy in the APOC.
Nation's back.
After Nelthy goes down, I want us to hit the damnation. I want to make him jump again. Then I want 2 frigates to X up in fleet chat for me to be ready for when he jumps back to us, and I want you to web and scram him down so he cannot get back to gate. After this APOC goes down, all DPS on the damnation. Can I get 2 frigates with a web and scram? You clan, thanks, and 1 more please. Okay, you 2. All DPS on the damnation of Hot Danny. I want you two to be on the gate after he jumps. Yeah, 3 can do it, that's fine. To be ready to web and scram him when he jumps back out. All DPS on Hot Danny in the damnation. Broadcasted. All DPS on Hot Danny in the damnation. After he goes down, we're going to get the Scythe of Obstinate 1. Scythe of Obstinate 1. Obstinate 1 is primary, Obstinate 1 is primary. After he goes down, I want you to order by range, and I want you to hit anything closest to you. Order by range and hit anything closest to you. If you're a cruiser down. Battle cruisers and battleships, we are going to take out Col B in the Mala, Col B in the Mala. Battle cruisers, battleships, Col B in the Mala. Cruisers down, ordered by range, and kill anything closest to you. Three people X'd up. I'm aware this might miss you a few kills, but please stay on gate in case this damnation jumps back to us and heads back to the gate. If you're in a frig that isn't on that, can you please web and scram Del Vecchio, and we'll get him after Colby and the Mala goes down. Colby is going down. Battle cruisers, battleships, Del Vecchio and the Drake. Damnation's back. Frigate pilots, web it down. All DPS change to Hot Danny. All DPS change to Hot Danny. All DPS change to Hot Danny. Web and scram him down. Bump him if you can, guys. Bump him if you can. All DPS on Hot Danny in the damnation. All DPS on Hot Danny. Broadcasted. Web and scrams, guys. Web and scrams.
There's a Naga that's hitting people from about 140.
Okay, after this goes down, I'll get some big stuff on it. Damnation's still moving, guys. Bump. Oh, he's gone. Okay, same again for the people that X'd up, although probably repair. Del Vecchio in the Drake. Del Vecchio in the Drake. If you've got webs for me, can you X up please, if you're in a frigate and you have webs? Okay, Fry, you were doing it anyway. Khan, can I also get you on gate, and you clan stay there as well? Should the damnation jump back into us, I want that webs and scram. You can come back, you can do it in about a minute's time though, because we'll go and repair first before coming back. So give it a minute first. Del Vecchio and the Drake's primary. Del Vecchio and the Drake is primary. Followed by the... everything's quite a way off now. We're going to go for Delucian in the Drake after this. Delucian in the Drake. Frigates. I don't think they'll actually come back to the field, guys, that I just said to stay on gate. So, guys, can you burn out and try and get a point on the expensive stuff that's at range of us?
There's a Cinnaball on the field. It's right there.
Fair Loman. Damnation's back. Damnation's back. Get him. Get him. Damnation's back. Bump him, guys. Bump him. Damnation is back. Damnation is back. All DPS on the damnation. All DPS on the damnation. All DPS on the damnation. Ah, I thought he'd go rep. Damn it. Okay, he's gone. He won't be coming back this time. Try and get us a point on that Talos and the Drake. Delucian is primary in the Drake. Delucian is primary in the Drake. I just got bumped by a Macarial. Huh. Delucian in the Drake is primary. Delucian in the Drake is primary. If someone can get a web and scram on that Cinnabal, I will try and get him, as he normally does fit his ships, like faction style. The last Cinnabal he lost was 1 billion. Delucian and the Drake is primary. Delucian and the Drake is primary. We're going to go for Cockroach after this, as he's the last viable target. Cockroach. What's that, Joe?
He's nearly dead, Cockroach.
Okay, he's either walked or... no, he's just died. Okay. Delucian is primary. Delucian is primary. Someone try and get a point on that Naga for us, and that Rupture. And that Vexor. Point anything expensive on field. Look at the neutral salvages go.
Loot thieves as well.
Yeah, be ready for the loot thieves, guys. The smack talking XIA in the Ibis, who is blatantly a red ult that doesn't have the balls to smack talk blues when he's on his main. Please kill him. He's gone. Yeah, great job, guys. Loot the field. Good fights in local and RvB, please.